Little Prince Gabriel Carl Walther screamed his head off during his christening ceremony at Drottningholm Palace near Stockholm. The little prince cried so much he had a coughing fit when the minister poured water over his head in the royal chapel. But bad-tempered older brother, Prince Alexander, found the royal ceremony a bit of a challenge and took it one step further. The adorable tot, dressed in a cute sailor suit, went into a meltdown and threw himself on the floor of the historic chapel, banging his fists on the ground before a relative ate him up and gave him a hug. Little Alexander stole the limelight from his baby brother. The little boy threw a huge tantrum during the ceremony. The little prince had enough of the church ceremony. Friday, December 1, 2017. The service was conducted by Archbishop Anders Wedgerid. Prince Gabriel is the second child of Carl Philip, 38, and Princess Sofia, 32. He was born in August and is sixth in line to the throne. Princess Sofia dressed in traditional Swedish clothing for the occasion, wearing a red pinafore, white shirt with a shawl and a red embroidered bonnet. She also wore red tights and black shoes with large silver buckles. Her sister-in-law, Crown Princess Victoria, 40, also wore red, stepping out in a striking red jacket and ankle-length skirt. Queen Silvia is hosting a reception in the palace after the ceremony. The ceremony took place in the royal chapel at Drottningholm Palace. Princess Sofia dressed in traditional Swedish clothing. Star of the show Gabriel wore the same cotton and lace gown that has been used by generations of royal babies, including his father Prince Carl Philip. The service was conducted by Archbishop Anders Wedgerid at the chapel just outside of the family's home of Stockholm. The young prince was baptized with water from a spring on the Swedish island of Åland, a tradition started by the present king and queen, the child's grandparents. The gown, which was first worn in 1906 by Prince Gustav Adolf, also bears the names and dates of all the royal children who have used it. Little Alexander cheered up after the ceremony and was spotted waving to cameras after they left the chapel. Family and close friends were chosen as the tot's grandparents. Little prince was all smiles after the ceremony. Crown Princess Victoria stunned in red at the ceremony. Ara Hellquist, sister of Princess Sofia, Princesses Madeline and Sofia. Guests turned out in their finery for the royal event. Godparents for the royal tot are Carl Philip's sister Princess Madeline of Sweden, Sofia's sisters Sarah Hellquist, Sofia's friend Carolina Pill, Carl Philip's friend and business partner Oscar Kylberg, and Carl Philip's maternal cousin, Thomas de Toledo Summerloth. King Carl XVI, Gustav and Queen Silvia are hosting a reception at Drottningholm Palace after the ceremony. A 21-gun salute will be fired from Skeppsholmen and from the HMS Cullen outside the palace. Rather than ask for gifts, the doting parents have asked guests to make a donation to their royal foundation and Sofia's Project Playground. Project Playground is a Swedish non-profit organization aiming to improve the life opportunities of children and youth through organized social activities and sports with focus on the individual.